Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are pushing forward here, heading back to the old Hub City base, get some things situated, straightened out, get our inventory sorted a bit, all of this nitrate that we gathered last episode or so. It's almost nighttime. I think I'm going to still go out, though. I don't think I'm going to stay inside the base this night. Makes for a pretty boring episode, and just boring in general when you hang around your base too long. I like how there's an emergency brake on that bike when you get off of it. It doesn't roll. Is that a bag? That was a bag. Let's double back. Oh, really? Really? I thought for certain, for sure, that we're going to be able to get off and use a health kit. Yeah, we'll take that. Hard to pass up a 600 gun part. Honestly, I'm just looking for a machete in those bags. That's why I stopped. Seems like, ooh, that dog slowed me up a little bit, but I didn't hit him. Seems like on the server, I'm able to find those machetes in bags, sport bags, backpacks. It's about the only place I find them. Boy, I hope they fix this road system in Alpha 16. I hope it's a little better. As it is now, I don't mind the twists and turns, but you'll have just segments of road that are higher than others, and you can't go up them and down and all of that. So don't really have a plan laid out for this episode other than I think I want to, well, I absolutely want to get coal. We're going to check our bullet tip lead supply when we get back to the base. We'll throw this brass in the forge. We'll check and see, what it looks like. If you kind of prioritize there, I'm pretty sure coal's going to trump anything at this point. And I actually should have done the coal run while I was at the other base, but then I wouldn't have been able to bring everything back. Pretty loaded down right now with resources. If I had any space, I'd take out Mr. Deer. I think we're pretty good on meat stew still. I'll have to look. Maybe something else eventually we have to do is go hunting again. Just scanning for backpacks, sport bags, running into center blocks. Don't see any along the main drive here. All right. That looks like the tree farm is ready to be harvested again. 2108. Ooh, thought I was going for a little ride down in the spike pit for a moment there. All right, well, it's nice to be able to return with a massive amount of nitrate. We're going to have to make a new line for the nitrate. We have so much of it. Wow. Of course, it's going to go away pretty fast. So what we can do here, let's go ahead and take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually had a lot more coal than I had imagined we would have. So let's get our things sorted. First order of business is this. Drop that and these radiators in there. Turn that on. Get that cooking down. The lead. Oh, wow. Okay, so at some point I had more lead than I'd imagined I had. How many bullet tips could we make? Only 6,387. All right. Well, maybe lead is not the priority right now. Making gunpowder. I don't know if I should use it all up and make all of those. It's just going to stop anyway when it gets to 3,000. So, all right, good stuff. Wow. So we're pretty good on casings. Gunpowder was the thing we were short on, and now we have that. So let's put our gun parts away. We'll stick our engine in. You know what we're gonna do? Let's click on our auger. What's our auger? Yeah, okay, 480. Yeah. So we're gonna upgrade our engine on our auger. Maybe add a bit of fuel efficiency to it if that works. Sniper rifle. You know what? We're just going to click on repair for right now and get it in tip top. We'll only lose a couple points there in that. And eventually, once they start wearing down, we'll start combining them again with other parts. So throw our scrap iron in there. Get that little bit taken care of. Put our, let's see, our engines. So don't really have. It's a shame I don't have more auger blades. Could always go. Okay, so our auger blade now is 500. So once we repair it, it's not going to be as good as the one we have in here. Of course, you can just combine it now with steel, a repair kit. So let's do this little number here. Boy, that didn't even get it 100%. Look at that. 569. All right. Throw those together. Wonder what kind of handlebars we could make. What quality? We need leather duct tape. Let's make ourselves a new set of handlebars. Look at that, 500, nice. So we can make some good quality handlebars. Let's put this away. And tell you what, let's take these out. Just give it a little boost. I could probably just keep making those, but I don't know that the handlebar actually has that much of an effect on the auger itself. So, next order of business, now that our inventory is all cleaned out, stick our pickaxe in here. Repair kits up here, get our gas. Put away a little bit of gas, do a sort. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we don't have any wood. So we may need to go up there and get that tree farmed. Yeah, we sure will. Look at that. Tell you what, we're going to take 1250. Throw it in there. Actually going to have to cancel this gas that we were making too. Goodness, gas oil shale goes so far. There's someone commented on the channel today about, hey, Grand Spartan, you know, you can dupe gasoline. I have like thousands or whatever, and I don't do any of the duping myself, but you know, it's just that easy to get. You see how easy it was for us to 7,000 gunpowder. It's just that easy to get gas from the oil shale. So we have more gas than we'll ever go through. I mean, we can just shoot back over to the desert for what, maybe 30 minutes in game or in real life, and we're back full again. Tell you what, let's get this sorted in a better fashion here. So my plan is to have another row of coal at some point. And how much were we left with there? 1,000 to 3,700 roughly. 3,700. So that's nice. 7,000 gunpowder. So I was talking, you know, like that's a whole lot of bullet tips, but honestly, the 6,000's not as much as I imagine. Okay, so it is going. So that brass is ticking up. Be able to make more bullet casings here soon. Already up to 1359. A little bit of iron left in there. We'll keep that for repairs. So 105 is going to be our next horde. So I was confused on that one episode, thinking it was 92 that we had a horde, but it's 91. So last one was 98. We have anything in here? Okay, I tell you what we do have, and this is just so I don't get caught with my pants down, and it's horde night. Let's go ahead and combine some of this stuff and get rid of it. Probably scrap most of it, but we'll just combine and get a few 600 pieces here. That's a 600. Fully repaired 600. That can be a repair piece. Typically, I would just scrap this stuff. You know, I wouldn't even mess with it. As a matter of fact, let's scrap that. So put that in there with a fully repaired one, or mostly repaired. Oh. These honestly don't really matter. All right, good. Let's throw them back in our gun part container. Boy, I almost need like one here for pistols, one for rifles, and so forth and so on, because we're starting to get quite a collection of gun parts. I guess we go ahead and start making some more guns. Don't really have a use for most of them. Our AK-47 we left over there. Oh yeah, see, I have some little parts like that in there that we don't need to keep. Brown or orange parts. Let's do that. I tell you what, let's grab this and go over here. Grab the rest of this. What'll happen is, for whatever reason, the horde always comes from this side. If I stand in the center, horde still comes from this side. I don't understand the reason behind that, but either way, let's scrap this and scrap that. Let's take a look at the shotgun. We can use these parts to repair with, so let's do that. We're gonna scrap. We're full. Queue is full. So far, I think every horde that we have taken on has come from the same side. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but I'm pretty sure that that every horde so far has dropped down on that one side. So we're gonna click on assemble, get those bullets out. We're gonna scrap those bullets. We're gonna scrap these pistols as well. I have 22 seconds left on that. why I just combined those just to scrap the one, but... Alright, lead. Stick this little bit of lead in there. Get our miscellaneous here. So a little bit of housekeeping here. So far, we're just kind of getting things in order because we haven't been over here to spend a whole lot of time doing this type of thing. I'm going to keep that too. Tell you what, I probably should, because I didn't think early on in this Let's Play I was ever going to use guns. And now that we've created that base for guns, I probably need to sort this better. You know, the little auto sort feature is cool and all. Let's go ahead and take these out and start smushing those together. Yeah, we'll smush all of this stuff together. Like so. We can smush these submachine gun parts together as well. And we'll add that together. So apologize, it's a bit boring for you. Not going to spend too much more time doing this, but it is something that I need to get done. If I don't get it done now, I'm never going to get it done. So trying to make some more 600 parts, maybe some parts to repair with. That's good for that. 78. Okay, so that's a little better. Looks a little nicer. Throw all these parts in here and we're done with that part. Oh, something just went splat in the pit. Do a little auto sort. So what are we missing on this pistol? This pistol is to junk. Why did I even have that in there like that? The submachine gun is kind of the same way. Blue. You know what? We could probably make ourselves a really high quality one of these. Let's do that. Let's click on assemble. All right. What quality is that? 583. Wow. All right. We're going to stick it over here. I don't know why I held on to a 476 either, but we use those parts to repair with. This Magnum, let's stick these in there for repair items. This Magnum needs the parts and the frame. Let's get a 600 frame. Might as well get the 600 all the way across the board. Don't know that we'll ever use a Magnum, but it is very potent. If you've never used one and you get some bullets, you should try it out because it is very, very powerful. It's good as a sniper rifle, really. Just maybe the range, you know, is not as good, but absolutely a very powerful gun. It's pretty much a one shot on whatever you hit with it. So we condensed that quite a bit. I'm saving these. I don't want to smush these together too much because I'm going to use them to repair my sniper rifle. So even though they're lower quality, if they're fully, you know, if they're almost 100%, then we can combine them. So pretty much we spent all night here. I didn't expect to spend all night here like that. Let's do it like that. All right. So, well, that really helps us out. Basically, what I was going to do is go mine for coal. And so now that saved you all from having to watch me go mine for coal because we had enough of it. As you can see down here, we're up to, well, this produces pretty slow. But we have another 6,200 to create, along with the 700 that we have here, 800 that we have already crafted. It's going to provide us a way to absolutely take out those hordes at the new base. This base could use some TLC. kind of go around and make sure. So all we needed was a pit on one side, and they all just fall in that one pit. That one side over there. They don't go to any other side. Alright, looks like... Oh, look at that little brass. Brassaruski. Alright. Let's take a look at this one more time. So, I'm not going to worry about scrapping that now. We'll scrap these up real quick. Seems like the hazmat gear takes so long to scrap. It's just, it's painful. We could combine these two is what we're going to do. We're going to cap off our repair kits real quick. I don't know why I have this stuff in here. Let's take that out. Put it over here. Like so. Let's do a sort. Screamer up there. She's thinking about maybe dropping down and checking out the situation. Get ourselves a fully repaired spike club. So clay is running a bit short. We could get some of that. Let's stick our dynamite. Not that we'll ever use this. The TNT is good. The dynamite, not so good. It doesn't tell you on here, but it has high entity damage, but the low block damage. Whereas the TNT does high block damage, and I don't know the entity damage on it, but it's probably about the same. So we can absolutely scrap this 9mm junk here. We'll never use that for a little bit more brass. Plenty of bullet tips. We'll make ourselves some more 7.62. Let's take a look at our points here, our skill points, and see where we're at with this. I think we have everything that we need. Maybe some stuff that we don't. But let's see. We can make shotgun shells. Maybe at some point I make the 44 and 10 mil rounds. We have 295 points. So 10 points. So we have 30 points left for better lead than dead. If we ever go shotguns, we have 50 points there and another 10 points, 60. So about 90 to 100 points to get the shotguns and the rifles up. Probably never mess with the pistols, though I'm sure they're a lot more effective if you... We're going to take our hunting rifle and stick it in here. If we're going to use a rifle, we might as well use the sniper rifle. A couple good sniper rifles there still for backup, just in case. Let's go ahead and eat. It's probably been a while since we've done that. Not too long. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we've done everything, seen everything. We've made it so that we have a surplus of pretty much everything. Oh, it's a feral. What you doing, Mr. Feral? Oh, you lost your legs. I cannot swing the club properly. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Thank you for that scrap. It's a good place to be in the game, you know, when you have... Oh, look at that, it's already capped out. You have everything that you need. Go ahead and get that going. And from this point out, it's just kind of for fun and whatever you want to do. You're not pressured. Much like we have been up until that last base, we were pretty pressured, and now we can kind of just go our own way, decide what it is that we want to do. We can do some exploring. So I think right here was the mine for coal. If we need to go get some more, let's see if we could zoom in and tell exactly. I think it was right there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's more back this way. Either way, good place for coal. I had marked down where all the traders were. Not going to worry about that. I could work on a mini bike entrance for the new base over there. I had a few of you say you'd like to see me do that. Maybe that's something I could do with all the building supplies we have over there. I don't see why I don't do that. So pickaxe, let's combine these, get them up 100%. We need another steel shovel. And something else we have not done is we have not leveled up our tools. That's another thing we haven't done. Let me go up here and get this tree farm cut down. And shovel, steel shovel. 14. Say we make 4 of those. That's 6 minutes. Tell you what, let's make a... We'll just make 2 of those. Throw our steel back in here. Our wood back in there. We're going to grab the chainsaw. $4.54. We'll combine these. Try to get ourselves a 600 one of those. We're actually going to stick these back in here just for the time being. Our nail gun. Why did I leave that here? I think I may have left our regular nail gun back at the old base or in the storage down below. I think I did. That's alright. That's why we have a backup. Once all this gunpowder is completed, we will go back to making our gas again. So let's go up here and cut these trees down, fight off whatever screamers might come around. Come on over here so I can close the door. Oh, really? I never did extend this like I said I was going to. You know, we got sidetracked with other projects, and just didn't make sense to dump a whole lot of time into that. And then probably not going to use this base for hordes again unless we run out of ammo or something along those lines. Alright. Oh, I have a few more. Oh, there's another screamer coming from over there. Well, let's start from this end with the chainsaw. We'll have to go Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the zombies. Ooh, I apologize. It's really loud. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pause. We're going to go to audio. We're going to drop this down just a little bit more because that's pretty noisy. At least in my headset, it's very noisy. Boy, what a fast way to harvest the trees. Look how fast that it's gone. See if we can kill a zombie with a tree. Oh. No. Come on over here, zombie. Oh, I just went right through it. No need for us to waste away time on this. It's ready to harvest, so we may as well get it growing again. This is not as large as the last tree farm, so you know, we absolutely can't get the 45,000 and hold off for weeks and weeks. Almost done. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Trade out the saw for the seeds. Get our trees planted here again. Pretty cool feature in the game here, though, that you can get the seed and plant it, get a tree, grow a tree farm like this, and have an endless supply of wood. We may extend it on down eventually. I don't know. You know, at this point we don't use a whole lot of wood unless we're doing some large new construction. And I'll go ahead and finish out the what we've done, what we started here on the stream that one day. So look at that. It's right here behind the base. All this lead. Could probably start a mine right here. Just those two piles, 560 lead. Look at that. So we probably start a mine the same way we did the other one, right outside of the base. And this is going to be loaded down with lead, the maple forest. All right. Well, there's our wood. Nice. So we picked up a decent amount of wood there. Just a short time. Where did that screamer go? Did she go down here? She must have fallen into the pit. That's where she went to. I saw her walking up and then she just disappeared. So let's check our bike storage. Plenty of oh, there's our nail gun. I left it in there. So everything that's in there we can kind of leave in there. That's all pretty useful stuff we can take to the new build with us. Add a little more lead. Get our tips put in the proper place. We really need a proper, and a stone. I need to get more stone going. We need a proper place to put wood. I need to have all this labeled. Now, if you see on the multiplayer server, and I think I did a tour already, but everything is properly labeled. Everything has its own place. Here, things are just kind of scattered about. That's my bad. All right, so we'll take we'll take 1250 in one. I'll put 1250 in the other. The one thing we did not bring back with us, stone. That is the one thing we're pretty short on. Maybe maybe we take a trip back over there and load our inventory and the bike up with stone. Or we could just start another mine over here, going away from the hub city. I could do it either way. I'll have to think about that moving forward, because we are going to need some more cement if we're going to do a new build. Look at that, 326 maple seeds. Well, we could plant a proper forest with that. We're going to scrap. We'll just stick these in there, as well as the bullet tips. Get our cement put away. Now it's starting to build back up again. See, we don't have a whole lot of concrete mix left, so at some point. Well, I hope you don't mind that I've done a bit of housekeeping today. A very necessary part of the game. If you don't do this, you get behind, and you want to do something cool. Some big build or something, you're not going to be able to do that. So everything's all out of sorts. And you don't know what you have and what you don't have. There's a 600 steel pickaxe. Nice. A little purple shovel. We're going to save the rest. Once you get miner 69er in the purple steel, pretty much one-shot anything. All right, so we have our 600 wrench we'll carry with us. I tell you what, let's go on over to the new construction, the new base that we took on the horde in, and let's look at, smelted all that down. I guess we could do some bullets before we leave, get those going in the workbench. Let's look at that, we already have 2,000 gunpowder. Another 5,000 to go. Let's get some casings. Let's see here. 762. So it's 3 gunpowder. So 3 of these. Okay. Well, those are expensive. Wait a minute, I didn't do the math on that, right? What did I grab? Why did I grab 3 stacks of those? I just needed to grab 1, honestly. I was just going to do a stack of 500. All right, so good enough. Either way. Stick this back in here. I have a little gunpowder in there already. With the gas we have in the mini bike, we should be good for over there. Something else I can make that we have plenty of is cornbread. So I need to make this into cornmeal. For right now, we're just going to take the 25 cornbread with us, and when I come back, I'll have to do that. I'll have to make more cornbread. So I have my auger. Stick it here. Go ahead and stick that there. Let's get that 1 first aid kit. Boy, we need to hit some popping pills or airdrops. Think about what we need. Building supplies, we don't need any of those. Though we could use the stone. We could use that stone. I needed that at some other point. We have ramps over there. Let's take half of the ladders with us. And we'll go over and work on perhaps a mini bike entrance for that base. Well, you know what? The only tricky thing is we only have technically, well, I guess technically 2 days, but a day left. If I start on that and don't complete it, we're going to be in a fix for that horde. We may not be able to take on a horde at that base if I don't get it finished. And I really don't know how I'm going to do it quite yet. I have an idea. Let's make a drawbridge. Let's see what all we need for the drawbridge. I forget. Well, we need wood. I can take some of that with me. Spring mechanical parts, forged iron. Ooh, how much forged iron? That's the one thing I did not look at. A bunch, I bet. 100. And we don't have that. Yeah, we do. Nice. What am I forgetting? The wood. We could actually take a little bit of wood with us when we go over there anyway, so... So when we come back, we can pick that up. Let's store away this. And we'll put ourselves under the gun here, and we'll go ahead and get it started. We'll try to get the drawbridge entrance done before the next horde, and that'll give us something to focus on and really force us into doing something, that we're timed on. Most likely we'll work overnight, throughout the night and the day. To get that done, I'm sure I can get it done in, that allotted amount of time. I just can't waste any time on other things. We really have to focus on that. But then at least I guess we could drive the mini bike into this base over here and protect it. Not that I'm too worried about losing it, but just in case. And everyone seems to be all enthused about a mini bike entrance for your base. They're really simple to do. And that's the one thing when I did a preview of the server community base, I did not preview the entrance for the mini bike, which is probably one of the highlights for some of you that like the mini bike entrance, such as we had over there. I did not do a preview of that. That was the one thing I thought about after I had made the video and already uploaded it. And I didn't want to go back and have to record another one and upload. But I'll do it exactly the same on here as I did it on there, and it works beautifully. They don't get down into that bunker through the mini bike entrance at all. They just walk right over the top. Looks like a little crack in there, like they could get through, but they don't. So here's another town we could go through with the wrench and pick up a couple thousand more brass if we needed to. Right now, looks like we're doing okay on casings, so we probably won't do another episode on the brass for a little while. Boy, there's so many zombies over here. I don't understand. In this one concentrated area, every time we come through, they're all just huddled around the same place. But I'm sure at least some of these houses have brass fixtures. And thought about making the skate park into a base. I started that on the server, and I just haven't finished it. I started clearing out some of the area. It just looked like the perfect place to kind of flatten out and make a bunker out of. But I could call it the, skate park so-and-so. See where this airdrop is located. Oh, it's right in front of us. Okay, so we'll get that. We will get that. Where are you at, mister? Oh, he's right next to the deer. I saw the deer, I didn't see the crate. Nice. Couple bullets, another gun. We'll read you. And we'll read you too. Cannot be getting sidetracked, though. If we're actually going to make this work by next horde day, we'll probably be putting the finishing touches on that thing right as the horde's coming up. I don't know. I think I have enough concrete to do it all. If not, we can make the interior portion wood. The exterior portion of it will be concrete, reinforced concrete. I should have grabbed the last little bit of cement mix that I had over there at the other base, and I did not do it. It's a shame that the buildings over here, as many large buildings as there are in a hub city, that they don't have brass in them. Like fixtures and things like that aren't brass. Okay, so let's go in here first. The Buzzy Buzzy Bee. It sounds like a kid's book. Nothing in there. Assess what we left behind here. Shouldn't need those ladders, but I brought them just in case. Okay, so we do have enough concrete mix to most likely get this thing finished. Let's take a stack of that, a stack of that. Take some concrete mix. And let's put our gun away that we found here. Oh, look at all those nice looking guns. Okay, so we have a decent amount of bullets too. First aid kits we're good on. We're going to put our food in there. Sort. We don't need our wrench. We can put our wrench over here for the time being. We are going to need our shovel. I plan on shoveling at least some of this just so we don't draw attention to ourselves. That's sort of a pain in the butt, you know, when you're constantly having to fight off the screamers to build. Oh, yeah, I meant to look and see the level that we're at here. So right here we are minus 33. Okay, I have to remember minus 33. Pit. Make sure we're not going to run into any issues there. Okay. Boy, it's going to take a long time to use a pickaxe. Yeah, so if we have to fight a couple screamers right now, we'll just have to fight them. It's just going to take a long time without this auger to do this, so... So if we're able to use the auger and not attract too much attention to ourselves, we might be able to do this a little faster than I'd anticipated. See where we're at in relation to the base. It's probably a good place to start angling up a little. Messed up right there. So I have some zombies right above us, patiently waiting for us to come out, which we were about to do. Oh, what am I doing? What are you doing, Spartan? My goodness. Ooh. That's why I brought the stone, ladies and gentlemen. I had a good idea I would do something silly like that. I didn't mean to fill that back in as much as I did. Get that nice angle. I started looking straight forward. I was anticipating popping above ground and having to hit the one key for my what you call it there, spike club. Not as many as I'd anticipated. Just a couple zombies sound like so many. This little brass, we'll take that brass. We'll eat that blood bag, no we won't. Okay, well, one drawback to this drawbridge entrance is that it has to be an even number. You know how I don't like those even numbers. Oh, he saw me. Really, man? Look at all those airdrops marked right there. It's hard to believe there are that many that I've not picked up. Oh, they're all clustered together right there. Yeah, so we could get those at some point. Absolutely get those. So come here, zombie bow. Oh, a little bit more brass. Nice. Appreciate those candlesticks. So it looks like if I don't clear these zombies out, we're going to have our hands full at nighttime. So that is one. You know what I better do? Better put some frames over the top of that just so we don't have a bunch of zombies piling in on us here. Right. So how many blocks down are we going to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll make it a little wider here. One, two. And we'll just go one this way. Right. And the reason I went so far down a hallway before starting up the ramp is I want to make sure we're a long ways away. You know, the mistake I made on the last entrance was that it was too close. As soon as you come down the ramp, you have to hit the emergency brake so you don't fall in the pit. I wanted to make sure we didn't have that issue here. Also, having the entrance far away from your base is also a plus. You don't have to worry about the zombies being attracted to that as an entrance to your base. Of course, that's going to change in 16 if they do introduce the breadcrumb system. I cannot confirm that. I've not kept up with it as much as I should have. But the breadcrumb is going to make it so that if you have a hatch and you go into that hatch, they're going to go in that hatch as well to get to you. They're going to follow the path that you took. So see if that's right. Doesn't look right. silly little sounds the zombies make. I need to make that higher as well. You know, that is going to have to come out. Could really use some more of this stone right now. I should have made some more while we were back at the base. Go ahead and get a reload on this. And get just a tiny bit of stone as well while we're doing this. That's always going to help. Keep those forges filled up. Certainly need to get back over there and get some more cement mix going though. We may take our trip back to their original base that we started in and pick up all that sand and stone that we had over there, bring it to the hub city, and then just start pumping out some cement mix. Before it is nighttime, you know, and I left those frames up there. Let's go up here. Oh, he died on the barbed wire. Yep, here I am. Oh. Go ahead and clear these out because here in just a moment, the buzzer's gonna sound off and they're gonna get all crazy. Alright, well, nothing of value on them. But I wanted to take these frames up that are placed right here, so in case they get through the barbed wire, which they will, they won't be able to come over and get into our base. Well, ladies and gentlemen, another episode in the books. We're going to come back next episode and finish up this mini bike entrance for the new Horde bunker. We're going to ride back over to our original base that we started out on day one. And we're going to pick up all of that stone and sand that we had. I was going to call it sewn and stand. It might be a little too late for me to do another episode tonight, but we're going to pick all that up and make some cement mix, concrete mix, and get our bullets that are over there, get some more of those going, clear out the queue for the gunpowder, get some things in order, and then we can come focus our attention on this over here. Now, what I'm going to do next episode is just get the entrance part completed 100%. Then we can, you know, touch up and polish the interior portion and make it the way that we want to have it. But we need to get that entrance done. Now that there's a hole up there, that horde would most likely be attracted to that hole. But thank you so much for watching another episode, and I will see you all tomorrow.